chapter motion in straight line, or we can say motion in one dimension. Okay, so I already take one class regarding this chapter, so I just want to give you a quick revision. Motion in one dimension. So what is motion? Can anybody explain?
Ma'am, motion is the phenomena by which the object changes position.
Yes, by which object changes position. So if there is
Ma'am, with respect to time.
yes, if there is any change in position with respect to time, okay, with respect to time, then we can say that the object is in motion. Okay, so that's mean to define the motion, first we have to define the position. Okay, now when we are talking about motion and rest, there is no absolute motion and no absolute rest. For example, now this marker is in rest position with respect to me because I am also in rest. Okay, but if somebody going on bike like this way, then he feel that this marker is going in this direction. Am I right or not? I'm waiting for your reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood? Everyone?
Ma'am,
Okay,
your voice is not clear.
voice is not clear.
Network issue, I think.
Okay, 1 second. Hello. Now the voice is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just saying that any object is in motion or it is in rest, it depends upon the frame of reference. Okay, now what is the frame of reference? We have some specific coordinate axis to define the position or time of any event occurring, that is called frame of reference. Okay, you know about two coordinate axes, that is
X
X
coordinate,
and
Y.
Y.
yes,
And Y
x coordinate and y coordinate.
Y.
What about the what about 3D?
X, Y, and Z.
Ma'am, X and Y and Z.
Okay,
Yes, Shiva.
so motion and rest, it depends upon frame of reference. Now what is frame of reference? Frame of reference is a set of coordinate axes which we have to describe the position of any particular object. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, to define the position of any object, what we need first? How can we define position of any object? See, to define the position of any object, we need a reference point. Okay? Position can be changed. Okay? If one person is seeing this marker from this side, so the position of this marker for this person is different. And if someone is seeing this marker from this side, so the position is different. So position can be changed, right? Yes. Any
Yes,
problem?
No, ma'am.
So position can be changed. Okay. And to define the position, we need a reference point. Reference point is clear. Okay. If I want to tell anybody my address, so I have to use a reference point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now come to the some definition which we used in this chapter. So I told you about distance and displacement. So what is distance and what is displacement?
Ma'am, an object, ma'am, distance is that an object which covers a specific.
Ma'am, displacement is the shortest distance covered between two objects.
Ma'am,
Yes.
distance is path length and displacement is shortest distance.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ekdam correct.
So
When
displacement,
measured from
yes, displacement.
initial point to final point.
So
Shortest
displacement is the shortest distance between initial point and final point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And displacement is the path length covered by any object.
object.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity.
Vector.
Both
Vector
have
quantity.
same unit, that is meter. Okay.
Meter.
Unit is meter and the dimension formula of displacement and distance is same, that is capital L. Clear?
Yes.
Ma'am, but in displacement, direction is also important.
Yes, direction is important. That's why I'm saying that displacement is a vector quantity. Because here I am saying the shortest distance between the initial point to the final point.
इसमें
Right?
मैम डायरेक्शन भी आ जाएगी ना
Yes.
तभी तो
Ma'am,
वेक्टर quantity.
तभी
One
वेक्टर होगा
second, one second.
Okay, yeah.
This whiteboard is visible to you, everyone?
यस मैम थोड़ा थोड़ा
This whiteboard is visible.
थोड़ा थोड़ा मैम
Yes, ma'am.
थोड़ा तो ब्लड दिख रहा है ब्लड
यहाँ तो मैम कुछ नहीं दिख रहा.
मोशन एंड
black.
रेस्ट दिखाई दे रहा है मैम योर माइक इज अनम्यूट सॉरी योर माइक इज म्यूट
See, I want to discuss these points in today's lecture, that is motion and rest, position, frame of reference, distance versus displacement, and speed versus velocity. Okay, so we already discussed about motion and rest and the position and the frame of reference. Now I just want to show an example to differentiate between distance and displacement. Okay, I already told you about this example of a square. If I have a square like this, okay, and if some person wants to go from point A to C, so what distance it covers? 10 meter plus 10 meter, right? So the distance is
20
20 meter.
20
Now if this person choose this path, this is also one path and this is also one path, right? This is also a distance, but this is the shortest distance. Okay,
By Pythagoras.
Yes, if we want to find out this distance AC, then we apply the Pythagoras theorem. So AC equals to under root AB square plus BC square. So we,
BC square.
yeah, 10 root 2 meter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now here you can see that what is 10 root 2? Root 2 is 1.414, I guess, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Root 2 is 1.414.
Yes, ma'am. G, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so let's take a round of figure. Let's take a round of figure from one place. So we can eliminate this 1.4. So 1.4, this is something 14 point something kuch aayega. Yes or not?
Yes.
So you can see that displacement is,
14.14.
yes, you can see that displacement is less than distance in this case, right? Displacement is less than distance in this
Distance.
part. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So displacement can be
Displacement.
less than the distance. Okay. Now I am giving you another
Can be
example.
equal.
This is a circle. You can see this circle.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. If somebody wants to go from A to C, then how much distance this object will cover? Tell me.
Half. Half. Yeah, 1/2.
And the radius is 5 centimeter. Okay.
Oh,
Radius is 5 centimeter.
G.
Tell me how much
Semicircle.
distance it is. It
pi square by 2 कर लो.
you can see this, that this is the perimeter of semicircle. So what is the perimeter of semicircle? The perimeter of full circle is 2 pi r, right? So the perimeter of semicircle is pi r. Okay. So you can find out the distance. What is r here? 5 centimeter, right? In this way, you can find the distance from A to C.
15 point.
Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Send me your answer in chat. Now, when we talk about the shortest distance, so for the shortest distance, this person will take this path, right? And this is the diameter of the circle. And what is the diameter of the circle? This is 2r, right? So here you can see this is 10 centimeter, right? और ये कुछ आएगा, this is 3 point something into 5, so ये 15 point something कुछ आएगा, okay?
15.71 आगे करके आएगा.
Yes. So now you can easily solve the numerical based on distance and displacement. Now I think this is clear. If any problem in distance and displacement, then tell me. Fast. If this is clear to everyone, please send your answer in chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now come to the speed and velocity. You heard about speed very frequently. So what is speed? Speed is distance covered by any object in per unit time, right? Speed equals to distance upon,
Traveled upon time
okay?
taken.
Okay. When we include is in speed the magnitude and direction. When we take speed with the direction, then that quantity is called velocity.
Vector. Actually,
Okay.
velocity.
See, in velocity, the formula is displacement upon time, right? And here we know that distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. So we can say that speed is a scalar quantity and velocity is a vector quantity.
Vector quantity.
Is it? This is clear, the speed and velocity.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
I am giving you example. Now you tell me the answer. See, here is a car. Okay. And this is also a second car. Right? This car is moving from 40 kilometer per hour. And this car is moving 40 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now tell me,
Oh,
in this situation, speed and velocity both are same or both are different? Just note down this formula. And give me the answer. In this situation, car A is moving in this direction 40 kilometer per hour. Car B is moving in this direction 40 kilometer per hour. In this situation, the speed and velocity of both cars are same or something different. What happened?
Same.
What is same? Speed is same, velocity is same, both are same. Only velocity is same, only speed is same.
Ma'am, speed is same.
Speed is
Ma'am,
same.
direction to.
Yeah, this RMN speed is same, velocity is different. Okay. Send your answer. Everyone. Prince is saying both are same. Okay. Speed is same. Karthik, good. Do it
तुम
fast.
कोई डायरेक्शन अलग अलग जा
Standing
रहा
करते
था
वक्त भी तुम लोग इतना ही टाइम लगाते हो क्या? आंसर देने में इतना टाइम क्यों? Okay. हाँ, speed is same, velocity is different, Kanchan. Now let's see. Here, this magnitude is same, right? Both are moving in a straight line direction, but this direction is in this forward direction and this car is going into backward direction. So
Backward.
direction is changed. That means velocity is changed. So it means in this situation, speed is same and velocity is different. Right? I think now this
Yes, ma'am.
velocity and speed is clear. What is the difference between velocity and speed? In speed, we only include the magnitude, and in velocity, we include the magnitude as well as direction. Okay.
Direction.
From speedometer, we can easily find the speed. Okay. And when we are saying that this particular car is moving by 40 kilometer per hour in north direction, or we can say in east direction, then we are talking about its velocity. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now come to the average velocity. So what is average velocity? Can anybody explain?
Ma'am, average velocity is the total distance covered by the object per unit time.
Okay. Well, you already know the formula. Of
Average velocity बोल रही मैम. अच्छा.
Yes, average velocity. How
मैम
will
भाई
you,
initial
which
point
formula
से
you
लेके
will
final
use
point से.
in case of average velocity?
Initial velocity minus final.
initial velocity plus final velocity upon 2, u plus v by
Yes,
2.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. ये वही वही.
Yes, initial velocity and final velocity upon 2. Yes, we can do this. But if the object is changing only, changing the velocity only 2 times. So average speed, let's talk about average speed and average velocity. So in case of average speed, let's do it by a numerical. A car is moving and going from A to B point something. Okay. The half distance of this path, this car covers by 30 km/h. Okay. And the half distance this car covered by 20 km/h. Now tell me the average speed of this car.
मैम कितने टाइम में टाइम
So you have to find out the time, na?
अच्छा टाइम
डिस्टेंस कितना है?
How can you now correlate the time and speed in this question? The question is the car is moving from A to B. Okay. Half of the distance this car covered by 30 km/h and half of the distance this car will covered by the 20 km/h. Now tell me the average speed of this car. And because this is a straight line direction, so in this case average speed and average velocity will be identical. You can't apply here the direct formula that 30 plus 20 upon 2 is your average. If you will get your answer, then tell me in chat. Anybody? And after this meeting, I will send you ID and password, or maybe you have to attend this meeting again with the same ID of password. I will inform you. You have to join it quickly. Okay. Now let's see. Here you can't apply the direct formula. Why? Because you don't know the total distance and you don't know the time, right? So what we will do, let's consider that this total distance is x kilometer. Okay. Now see, this will be x by 2 because half of distance it is this car will cover by 30 km/h and half of distance by 20 km/h. We know the formula of average speed is total distance upon total time. Let us consider that this car take T1 to cover this distance and T2 to cover this distance. Okay, because speed बदल रही है तो time भी बदलेगा ही, right? So the total distance is x and the time is T1 plus T2, right? The total distance is x and the time is T1 plus T2. Now we have to find out the value of T1 and T2. Right? So what about T1? We know that time equals to distance upon speed. So the first half distance x by 2 and the speed is 30 km/h. So we can write like this, x upon 30 into 2, that is x upon 60. And for T2, we can write x upon 2 upon 20 km/h, that is x upon 40. Now we have to put the value of T1 and T2 here in this formula. So just put the value. and try to find out the answer. Average velocity equals to x upon 60 plus x upon 40. Now you can take the LCM, so that will be 120, and here you have 2x and here 3x. Now this denominator will go with the numerator, x into 20, and here 5x, x cancel कर दो, यहाँ divide दे दो, तो 24 kilometer per hour. This will be your average speed. Right? Average velocity equals to total distance upon total time. Total distance is x and the total time is t1 plus t2. Now we have to find out the value of t1 and t2 with respect to distance, because we don't know the distance and we don't know the time. So time equals to distance upon velocity, speed, and here x by 2 is the half distance, x upon 60, and t2 is x upon 40. Now put this value here and solve it. Is this question is clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Everybody, if anybody have any kind of confusion, please.
No, ma'am, आगे.
आ गया? Okay. Now, so velocity is clear, speed is clear, average velocity is clear, average speed is clear. Okay. And if the particle or the object is moving in a straight line, then the speed and velocity is same in that case, because there is no change in direction, right? But if any object is doing circular motion like this, we will read this concept briefly in the upcoming chapter, but for just an example, this is the speed of 20 kilometer per hour or 20 meter per second. Let's take it. Okay. So here the magnitude is same, 20 meter per second. Here also magnitude is 20 meter per second. But you can see that in uniform circular motion, direction is changing at every point. That means velocity is not uniform here. Velocity is changing, right? Is this clear? When we are talking about straight line motion, then in this case, velocity and speed are identical. Because if the magnitude is same, the direction is also same here. But when we are talking about uniform circular motion, here magnitude is same, but direction is changing at every point. That means velocity is also changing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is kind of accelerated motion and this is kind of non-accelerated motion. What is acceleration? What is acceleration?
Ma'am, it is the change in velocity, acceleration कहते हैं.
Change in velocity with respect to
Velocity. Time.
time. So
Time.
acceleration is, it represented by small a, change in velocity
Upon time taken.
upon time taken, or
Time
you can
taken.
say time interval,
Total time.
right? So this is your
Yes, ma'am.
acceleration. Okay, so I can say that the straight line motion is a non-accelerated motion. Why? Because there is no change in velocity if the magnitude is same. For example, अगर एक कार है और वो 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर की स्पीड से चल रही है, तो यहाँ पे मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है. अगर इसी स्पीड से कंटिन्यू करती है तो मैग्नीट्यूड सेम है, डायरेक्शन सेम है. दैट मीन्स यहाँ एक्सेलरेशन नहीं होगा because there is no change in velocity. So we can say that this kind of motion is a non-accelerated motion. Okay. And when we are talking about uniform circular motion, so the velocity is changing at every point. So this is your accelerated motion, right? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Accelerated motion and non-accelerated motion is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so average velocity ho gaya. Now, what is instantaneous velocity? If I am talking about instantaneous speed, can anybody explain? What is instantaneous speed?
What, ma'am?
Can anybody explain what is instantaneous speed? Okay, tell me one thing. Do you have a scooty? Anybody have a scooty or bike?
Yes, ma'am.
So उसका average कितना है? हाँ? 90 किलोमीटर पर आवर एवरेज प्रिंस. चलो ठीक है, अगर हम मान लेते हैं कि हम जैसे भी कोई भी व्हीकल लेते हैं या किसी भी व्हीकल का कोई इंट्रोडक्शन है तो उसका हम क्या बताते हैं कि वो पर आवर में कितना दे रही है. ठीक है, तो ये हम क्या बताते हैं, उसकी एवरेज स्पीड बताते हैं. बट इफ आई वांट टू टेल यू द स्पीड एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम, ओके, कि वैसे तो स्पीड अगर हमने बताई कि बाइक की ये है 20 किलोमीटर पर आवर और 50 किलोमीटर पर आवर, की इन 1 आवर it will cover 50 kilometer. Okay, but if I want to tell you that on 30th second or 30th minute, what will be its speed? If I am calculating this speed, this is your instantaneous speed, right? This will be your instantaneous speed.